One life to live.
Do it. Take care of our son.
I just wish there was some other way to handle this other than leading her to believe that Christian doesn't love her.
He steals my son, and then he's going to try to get me sent to prison for the rest of my life. He's not going to get away with it.
I'm going to tell Blair what you've done, and that her bouncing baby boy is still alive and bouncing.
Did you hear me, Asa? I know everything. Your whole damn scheme, and it ends right now.
So you finally got wind of what's going on around you.
Looks that way, doesn't it?
You know, I gotta admit, I thought it'd take a little longer. What is it, Max? Somebody distracting you?
You think this is funny?
Oh, you're damn right. Downright hilarious. It's good stuff.
Well, it's over. You understand me? Your plot has failed.
Really? My friend, you are dead wrong.
How you doing, champ?
You were so brave when they stuck that needle in your arm.
You closed your eyes.
You bet I did. Because your mommy's a big scaredy cat.
Okay, everything looks good. Medication's infusing. We'll take blood work afterwards to see if there's any change in the viral load.
When will that be?
Hopefully not too long, but it could take several hours.
Several hours?
Sam, like I said, this is a very experimental procedure.
Troy,
Yeah.
I want to thank you for everything that you've done because, well, I don't know. Well,
You've been great with Matthew. Really, really great. And we really appreciate that.
You're welcome. But you don't have to thank me. After what my brother put you through, it's the least I can do. Okay. Well, I'm going to give you guys a few minutes alone with my number one patient here. I will be back in a little bit. Okay?
thank you.
You hang tough, all right, partner?
I will.
You better.
Mommy,
Yes, my sweetie.
is this really gonna make me better?
Lindsay Rappaport, I should have known. What the hell do you think you're doing?
I'm waiting for you. You double-crossing dirty dealer.
The name's Troy, not Colin. And if you forget again, you can just look at the name tag,
Oh,
see?
I know who you are, and you are not going to get away with what you've done.
What I've done? This ought to be good.
Revenge usually is. That's why I'm going to see to it personally.
Hold out your hand.
It's perfect.
It'll bring you good luck. You know, some stones do that for you.
Well, even if it doesn't, it'll always remind me of this place and of being here with you. What are you looking at?
My rest of my life.
Oh, yeah? What does it look like?
The rest of my life has long golden hair and it smiles. It's not a lie, Jen. I don't love you. Never did. So you're wasting your time trying to turn us into something that we're not. Look, there are plenty of guys out there that want to be with you.
I hate you. Take this piece of junk, okay? Just go to New York. Never come back for all I care.
Christian? David, what is it you wanted to say?
Oh, gosh. How do I put this? I can tell you where to put it.
Todd.
Well, what do you care what he has to say? Blair, I know that you have been through a horrible ordeal here, and I feel bad for you. I feel really, really bad having your newborn baby stolen away from you like this.
David, he wasn't stolen. He died, and that's a big difference.
Yes, well, I think that's why you should listen to my good news. It could change a lot of things for you.
What kind of good news?
Life-altering good news, the best kind.
Not always. Look, David, I'm really, really not in the mood,
I think you will be for this. You see...
Well, the good news is that I'm going to buy into that investment scheme that David couldn't shut up about earlier. I'm going to triple my money. And so will David.
More like quadruple, which is very exciting, for me, anyway.
If it makes you happy.
Oh, extremely.
You know, guys, I am just not in the mood for investments or money.
You know what, Blair? Why don't you, go triple check, make sure that, we packed everything.
I don't have a lot to take home.
Are you trying to tick me off? I am trying to prove to you that I mean business.
Fine. You made your point. What is it that you want?
If you don't give me exactly what I want, I'm going to tell Blair that her baby is alive and well and in the next room because based on the way she's reacting, I think she has a right to know.
Really? Who asked you? What, did you take a poll?
Oh, luckily for you, I also think I have a right to be rich.
Yeah, I've heard that about you. That and your penchant for older women and bondage.
Don't try to change the subject, as long as we have an understanding.
An understanding?
Yeah, that way Blair never has to know what a cruel, unforgivable man you truly are, and she never has to know what really happened to her baby.
Yes, of course this medicine's going to make you better, and if this one doesn't, then we'll get another one that will.
Hello, Dr. Troy.
Yes, Dr. Troy will, but this one is going to make you better. You know that.
And then I could go home.
Absolutely, right where you belong.
You just let us worry about the medicine. You just concentrate on getting better.
Okay.
Can I get you anything? Do you want a drink of water or anything?
Yeah.
Me too. Okay, I'll get you a drink of water.
I want Dr. Troy to get it for me.
Matthew, sweetie.
No, of course you can. You stay here. I'll get him for you.
No, I'll go get him.
Are you sure?
Yeah, well, I'm up. All right, I'm going to go get Dr. Troy, okay? Don't you go getting cuter on me while I'm gone.
What about me?
Impossible. Sam?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Anytime.
We brought on the latest temper tantrum this time,
don't
Lindsay.
you patronize me.
Don't patronize you? How would you like me to treat you, Lindsay? Would you look at the mess you've made?
What about the mess you made?
Me?
Yes, you.
I gotta tell you, Lindsay, I don't know what you're talking about.
We had a deal.
We had a deal.
Yeah, because of your big mouth, my sister is gone. She left town. Lainey had one shot at happiness, and you took it away from her. And at the same time, you nearly got me into some very big trouble.
Is there anything that happens to you that isn't someone else's fault?
Drop dead.
I'm assuming this has something to do with me giving Bo the results of his blood test?
We had an agreement. You said I would be the one to give him the results of that test, or don't you remember?
No. What I remember is you leaving here under the assumption that I was just going to roll over for you. But we never had an agreement and we never had a deal. Although I do remember some sort of offer on your part for me to keep my mouth shut.
You're disgusting.
I'm honest, which I imagine does disgust you. Let's get one thing straight, Lindsay. I would never lie to a patient about their medical condition in exchange for someone else's so-called friendship. Do you understand me?
Oh, well, aren't we, Mr. Ethics?
That's Dr. Ethics to you. And when it comes to my patients, you can bet I am.
You are nothing but a fraud.
What?
A deceitful, manipulative fraud, pretending to be above it all. You are just like your brother.
Okay, you know what? It's time for you to leave.
You know,
Let's go.
on second thought, I changed my mind. Colin wasn't nearly as bad. You always knew where you stood with Colin. I mean, he was very upfront with people in his own twisted way. But you.
What about me, Lindsay?
You are so two-faced. You're worse than Colin ever was.
Oh, no, he's not. And how dare you imply otherwise?
Maxie, my plan is moving like a wild stampede, fast and furious. Can't you hear them? They're coming for you.
You're totally delusional. You better wake up.
Oh, I'm wide awake, Holden. I see Al turn his back on you. You don't have a son anymore.
Things are going to change starting right now.
Oh, you're a bigger fool than I took you for, if you believe that. I call the shots here. Al is a Buchanan now.
In name only.
No! The boy now has taste, class, money. All the things you lusted for all your life, you will never have.
Al knows what's important in this world, and you can't buy his love, Asa.
That's so. Yeah. Well, the way I look at it, Maxie, Al and I are coming closer and closer.
And like I said, totally delusional.
You lost him.
Just because you keep saying it doesn't make it true.
I'm going to tell you a little something. If I could, and I damn well will, Al's going to hate your damn guts till the day you die.
Don't you walk out on me. I'm not going to let him poison my son's mind.
please.
No, I'm going to bounce him off of every wall in this mansion.
That's fine. Just don't tell him what you know.
About the plan?
You can't do that.
It served him right just to know he's not even close to bettering me.
I know, but knowledge is power, and we could use this knowledge. Okay.
I just want to laugh in his face.
Oh, I'm awfully glad you didn't do that either.
Thinks he's going to frame me for his murder. Oh, not in his wildest dreams. I'm going to take that plan. I'm going to shove it down his throat until he chokes. I just should have done it right now.
Yeah. Why didn't you? Why did you keep quiet?
Simply because of you.
Me? I don't understand.
Well, specifically, it was because of what you said. I should have wrung his neck, gloating over turning my son against...
No, wait. What was it that I said?
You said, what would happen if, instead of his framing me for faking his death, if he really died?
Oh, yes, I did say that, didn't I?
Just strangled him right here in the middle of the room.
Well, then you'd go to prison.
Yeah, but he'd really be dead.
Yeah, but I don't want you to go to prison.
So are you suggesting what I think you're suggesting? Are you suggesting that we turn Ace's fake death into a very real, very permanent thing?
Sorry, just me. Yeah. Hi.
Hi.
You waiting here for Christian? Is he meeting you?
No, I'm not waiting for Christian. No. What are you doing here?
Looking for you.
How'd you know where I was?
Well, I know you hang out here sometimes, so I thought I'd just give it a shot.
Oh.
You haven't been in class lately. Is everything okay? I mean, you're kind of worried about you.
Yeah, I'm fine. Why?
Well, that wasn't the only reason I came looking for you.
Why?
Remember that modeling contest I entered you in?
Yeah, what about it?
Yeah, well, you won. They just called me.
I won?
Yeah. Not only did you get glammed up for some big photo shoot, but you also won $500.
That's right.
Yeah, now you can get that present for Christian you've been telling me about. It's pretty sweet, huh?
I'm not going to get anything for Christian. He doesn't deserve it.
Wait, did I miss something? What happened with you and Christian?
Nothing happened with Christian.
Jen, come on. You expect me to believe that? Obviously you're upset.
I'm not upset. Okay, Christian lied to me. He used me. He told me that he never loved me, okay? Are you happy with that? Is that what you wanted to hear?
Who are you to judge anyone?
And who are you, a public defender now? I've never seen you jump to my defense like this.
And please, take it personally. For your information, Troy happens to be a caring and compassionate man and a wonderfully gifted doctor.
Oh, for crying out loud.
And for you to compare him to a monster like Colin is just plain wrong.
Well, I'm shocked you think I've done something wrong, Nora. It's so unlike you.
Please, Nora, you don't have to defend me.
Oh, yes, I do. You are not your brother, and it's time the simple-minded people of this town realize it.
Oh, well, hasn't someone changed her tune about...
Okay, you know what? That's enough. Let's go.
No. Please, Nora, you must tell me, because I am so simple-minded. What happened to change your mind so drastically? Oh, wait, you don't have to tell me. You and Troy got to know each other a little better.
Well, for your information, yes. Troy and I have gotten to know each other a little better, but not in the vulgar way that you're implying.
Well, we all know how the MacGyver men throw themselves at your feet. Of course, they usually need a little push down the stairs first.
Leave it to you to say something so completely inappropriate while my son is lying in a hospital bed fighting for his life.
What?
That's right. Matthew is sick, and you have the audacity to stand here and waste everybody's time.
I didn't know, Nora. What's wrong with him? What's wrong with him? I want to know.
He has a virus. A very rare and dangerous virus.
Is it
as bad? So if you don't mind...
Poor Sam.
Daddy,
Yeah, buddy.
I'm scared.
You are? Well, how about if I tell you a story? Would that make you feel better?
Is it a good story?
You know, it's a terrific story. It's all about the day you were born. You see, there was this big snowstorm with lots and lots of snow, and it covered the whole town like a big white fluffy blanket. And you were still inside Mommy's tummy. But somehow you found out about the storm and decided it was time to come out and say, hello. But there was one small problem with that.
What?
I didn't know if I could get Mommy to the hospital.
Why not?
Well, you see, my car got stuck in the snow and my wheels just kept spinning and spinning and spinning, and it wouldn't move. So, you know what I had to do?
What?
I had to pick up Mommy and carry her all the way to the hospital.
And I was still in Mommy's tummy?
The whole time.
Was it scary?
Scary? No, not at all. You know why?
Why?
Because we got to the hospital in time. And the doctors, they took care of you, Mommy. And they took care of you. Just like Dr. Troy is doing right now. So you see, it's good that you're here. Because it means you're going to get better. And there's absolutely nothing to be afraid of.
Sam?
I'm not going to deny that I haven't thought about what our lives would be like if Asa were suddenly out of the way.
So it was just wishful thinking on your part, nothing more?
Not exactly.
You thought maybe we could turn the situation around on him?
Max, we'd have everything we ever wanted, starting with getting our son back.
be a family.
Yes. But in the event of Asa's death, Al and I would be very well taken care of. We could still live in this house, and so could you.
That would have Asa rolling in his crypt, wouldn't it?
Yes, we could be happy. We would be free, Max. We'd be free of the past, we'd be free of Asa and all the pain.
Doesn't this all seem just a little too easy?
But if we're careful, no one need suspect that Asa's death were anything more than just a tragic twist of fate. Accidents do happen.
Yes, they do.
Okay. You need to leave now. Without giving Blair her happy ending?
No, really, take a hike.
Hiking's so exhausting. I'd rather travel first class.
You don't honestly think you're going to get any more money from me, do you?
Yes, I do. Because I don't think Blair would be very happy to know how mean you've been to her little bundle of joy.
Me? I just gave the little brat a bottle.
Of tequila?
What'd you ever do for it?
Nothing so far, but I could reunite him with his mother.
Well, just tell me what you want.
Well, what's my silence worth to you, Todd? Because I think it'd be worth quite a lot to Blair. Blair doesn't have any money. No, maybe not, but I think she could lay her hands on quite a substantial sum. I mean, there's always Dorian. Or Kelly. I see. My reasoning was convincing.
No, I just want you to shut your mouth. And think of me as the kind of guy that really just wants to avoid hassle.
You know, we have that in common. You and I are so much alike.
Yeah, sure we are. What do you think of that?
It's a start.
No, it's a finish. This is it. It's a one-time deal. You take it, or you leave it. Not so fast, Vickers. There's a catch.
You were right about one thing.
What?
As long as Ace is around, I don't stand a chance in hell of winning Al back.
Oh, that's partly my fault for putting those thoughts into Al's head. You really aren't such a terrible man.
Oh, it sure would be poetic justice if Asa were to die while trying to frame me for his murder.
Yes, it would be.
You know what I don't get in all this?
What?
You telling me what Asa was up to.
Well, I only, I had to tell you something about this.
Still, it took a lot of guts.
Max, don't get me wrong. I care very much for Asa. But what could I do? Once I heard what he was planning to do to you, I realized that your life would be over.
Oh, I thought you...
What, that I don't care what happens to you? Max, whether you loved me ever or... And I'm not even asking you to say whether you did or didn't. There is a bond between us.
I guess there always will be.
And I could never be party to ruining your life. I could never put you through what I went through in prison.
Even if you think I actually deserve it?
I wanted to blame you for everything that happened to me, for my imprisonment, for losing Al. I hated you for what my life turned into. But then I started to realize that everything that happened to me wasn't your fault.
And now you want to protect me from having to go through what you went through?
Oh, Max. Don't you get it? I would do anything for you. Anything. All you have to do is ask.
Please, Nora, just leave it. Look, why don't you get back to Matthew?
It's fine. Sam's with him, okay? Besides, I'm kind of grown accustomed to cleaning up after Lindsay.
Nora, thank you.
Thank me. Why? For what? For this?
No. For defending me. It was completely unnecessary, but it was also very much appreciated.
Don't mention it. Please. if you really want to know the truth, if Lindsay Rappaport thinks you're a bad person, that makes you A-OK in my book.
I think I'm going to have to remember that one.
Besides, I meant what I said to her. You're a very caring and compassionate man and a wonderfully gifted doctor.
Wow, that sounds like a direct quote.
And I'm going to have to add perceptive to that list.
Perceptive?
Yes, because I am anxious to get back to Matthew, but not quite as anxious as he is to see you.
Yes.
Oh, please, the sun rises and sets on this Dr. Troy.
I don't know where he got that one from.
From his mother, who thinks the exact same thing. Hello, are you coming?
Yeah.
I came as soon as I heard. I'm so sorry.
Oh, don't be sorry. Everything's fine, right, Matt?
Well, of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Hi, sweetie.
Hi.
I'm sorry, Sam. I wasn't thinking.
That's okay.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm hanging in there.
I just want you to know that you and Matthew are in my prayers.
Thank you. And if you could see it in you to include Nora in those prayers.
Well, I think that goes without saying. I mean, she is his mother. And I do think I have an idea of what she's going through.
You do?
Yes, you remember how scared I was when Jen got the chicken pox?
This is a little bit more serious than chicken pox.
Well, that was a very serious case.
Yeah, I know, and I remember. Okay, that was bad. This is worse.
Oh, I see. So my maternal suffering couldn't possibly be as bad as Nora's, is that it?
That's not what I'm saying.
Well, with you don't have to, because it's always implied.
I really don't have time for this, Lindsay. I need to concentrate on Matthew now, and Nora, not on you and your raving insecurities.
Oh, just like when we were married. The good old days.
What did you say?
Nothing.
Lindsay, I want you out of my son's room. Now.
What's the catch?
What's your catch? What's your condition? You call it whatever you want.
Do you really think you're in any position to be making conditions?
I don't know, David. You tell me. Do you really think anybody's going to organize a search party for you if you just suddenly disappear without a trace?
What's your condition?
You know what? I don't like your attitude. Never mind. Deal's off.
Bluff, you're bluffing?
Oh, come on. Look at this face. Can you really tell?
What are you talking about?
See, I think then you need this money more than I need you, and that gives me an advantage.
Well, why don't we just let Blair be the judge?
No, if you want this money, and I know that you do, you're going to have to earn it.
What's my motivation?
More money.
Motivated. Lay it on me.
Go away and take the kid with you.
You have no idea what you lost, Todd.
You want me to take the baby?
Yeah.
Where?
I don't care.
Why don't you take him?
I don't want it. What am I going to do with it?
I don't know. Give him back to those nuns. They seem to like him okay.
Well, they'll just give it to the next guy that comes along. Look, this baby's worth a lot of money. He's got 10 fingers, 10 toes. This is a fully loaded baby.
Do I have to do anything else?
You need to never mention the father.
I don't even know who the father is.
Great, then you're halfway there.
What's the second half?
You need to forget the mother, too. You drive a hard bargain. I'm not in the mood for your compliments. Do we have a deal?
Yeah. Yeah, we do.
Jen, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you and Christian broke up.
Right. When you hated him, I know that.
I hated the way Christian treated you.
And you knew it all along, didn't you? You knew he was going to hurt me.
No, I didn't.
He lied to me over and over again, and I believed him. I'm so stupid.
Jen, you're not stupid.
I fell for everything he said. I believe that he loved me, but he just said that so he could sleep with me.
I'm sorry.
Why are you sorry? You didn't do anything. You tried to warn me about him, but I wouldn't listen. Because I was in love with him. I still am.
Jen.
No. sorry. It's not you.
I know.
He lied to me about so many things. How am I supposed to feel about that?
I don't know. I wish I did. Then I would know what to say to make you feel better.
Nothing's gonna make me feel better.
There is one thing I can do.
What?
I can listen. If you want to talk.
Why would you want to do that?
Because you were there for me when I needed you. And you saved me from that accident. You hung around when my parents were having problems. I want to be here for you.
I came here to offer my condolences.
Oh, and I'm sure they're very sincere.
They are.
I'd like you to leave my son's room right now, please.
Yeah, I think you should leave, Lindsay. It's the last thing that Matthew needs.
Okay. But I meant what I said. You'll all be in my prayers.
Why doesn't that make me feel very good?
Forget about her.
Oh, that's my mantra. How's he doing?
Oh, he's doing great.
And the treatment?
Well, it's still too soon to tell yet.
Can I have my water now?
Oh, sweetie pie, have you been waiting this long for your water?
You were gone a while.
I ran into Lindsay.
Got it.
Actually, he wanted you to give him this water. That's why I came to find you in the first place.
Ah, well, you're in luck.
Giving water is my specialty. You know, I went to water boy camp when I was a kid. Here you go, buddy.
This is gonna work. That little boy is gonna get better.
You promise?
I promise. And with that drool coming out of you, you look just like your father. Come on. Get hold the head up, okay? I got him here in one piece, didn't I? What the hell are you doing? Take this and vomit oats. Does this mean we're breaking up? Yeah, it was heaven while it lasted, but you need to beat him. I promise I'll find him a good home. I don't care, good home, bad home, band of gypsies, just get it out of here. You are one cold-hearted son of a gun, you know that? Yeah, well, you got me on a good day. Huh? Thanks for the kid, I guess. Yeah, how do I know that you're not going to show up again on my doorstep asking for more child support? Well, for one thing, I'm banned in the good old US of A. I apparently have some sort of problem with the law. I'm not really sure what it is, but you know how that goes.
Yeah, sure. So you're not coming back?
No, I am never coming back, Todd.
That's good, because, you know, if I can take a baby away from somebody that I like, imagine what I can do to somebody that I don't like at all.
David? Oh, wait.
I'm going to hold you to that promise.
Please do.
Matthew's IV needs to be changed. I'll be right back.
Hey, you finished with your water. That was fast.
Daddy told me a story about how I was born in the snow.
He's skipping a few details.
Do you remember how Daddy carried you?
You know what? I never tire of hearing that story. Will you tell it to me sometime?
Okay.
Oh, I can't wait.
Mommy,
Yes, sweetie.
when I look better, can Daddy come live with us?
You don't need to waste your time talking to me.
Jen, that's not what I'm doing.
I'm fine, really. I don't want to dump my problems on you.
I want to help you.
Al,
I mean it. I want to be here for you. There's nowhere else I want to be.
Christian wanted to be someplace else.
Christian's an idiot.
How could he do this to me? Am I really so horrible?
No. No. Come here.
How can he make me feel this way?
It's gonna be okay. I promise.
What are you suggesting?
Max, I know this sounds crazy, but what choice do we have?
I don't know.
Loreisa has made our lives miserable for a very long time.
Why did you even marry him?
I made a mistake.
Yeah.
A terrible, horrible mistake. Something that I will regret. Much longer than you could ever imagine. And I can live with that. But I couldn't live with what I found out he was planning to do to you.
That was the last straw?
I just didn't think this would happen.
What would happen?
I thought I could handle this. I thought I could marry Asa for Al's sake and be close to you and not be affected.
Affected how?
Don't see it, do you? I have fallen in love with you all over again. And I can see you don't feel the same way.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Say what?
Don't say I don't have feelings for you. Because I do.
You do.
Yes, I do.
Are you leaving?
Yeah, it was nice to see you.
I just wanted to say thank you.
Oh, no, that's not necessary. I didn't do anything.
No, you did. You said some really sweet things about the baby, and, well, it was just nice to hear.
Oh, well, you're welcome. And besides, Blair, he's headed to a much better place. A much, much better place. Believe me.
Okay, Davy, we'll see you later. Come on, we should go back in the hacienda. We really do have a plane to catch.
David, goodbye.
Bye.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
On the next One Life to Live.
You know how I feel, and you know what I want for us. You're afraid of Nora. Why?
Do you want to tell Professor Reynolds and everyone how he got switched at birth?
Today is the day.
The day for what?
The day Holden gets arrested.
Is Carly over sunny and ready for a new man? There's more to the story next on General Hospital.
If true love never dies,
You look beautiful.
is this really the end?
We're here to get a divorce, and that's your idea, not mine.
For Carly and Sonny?
Every time I look at you, I fall in love all over again. I will always love you, Sonny.
There's more to the story. General Hospital, ABC Daytime.